Hello, welcome back to Mining Indaba. My name is Ahmed, Senior Content Producer on Mining Indaba 2024. And with me today is Assheton Carter, CEO of TDI Sustainability and a member of Mining Indaba's Governance and Policy Advisory Committee. We have a pleasure to speak to him today. Hello, Assheton, how are you?
I'm good. Great to speak to you.
My first question, Assheton, for you today is, in your opinion, how has governance in Africa positively shifted in recent years?
Yeah, thanks. It's a great question. I think one of the things that we look at a lot, and we look at the last 10 years, and we think there's a very positive shift, is when it comes to the artisanal mining sector. So the artisanal mining sector has long been seen to be outside the regulatory frameworks of many mining countries, and really kind of second to large scale mining. And governments have really only engaged with the large industrial scale mining, but they're now beginning to realize that in fact artisanal mining brings with it many jobs and livelihood opportunities. It's actually the second largest employer in Africa after agriculture. And so the positive shift that we've seen is that governments are beginning to embrace and find a regulatory space to formalize artisanal mining and see them as a positive driver of local development.
Yeah, because I mean, as we all know, the artisanal space comes under fire a lot from multiple jurisdictions or governments. But in your estimation, from what you've just said, who's getting it right? Who are the governments, or maybe a nation or a jurisdiction, making waves with their disruptive approach to artisanal miners?
Yeah, and I think there's several countries which have begun to put in place the formalization process. They put in place frameworks. They've established the possibility to have land rights recognized by artisanal miners. But the one where the one country where we're working, where we think there's actually the implementation on the ground of the promises to be made by governments, is in Tanzania. So in Tanzania, you have got the regional registration hubs, for example. They have managed to facilitate the flow of capital to small scale mines and retain some of that capital and some of that value within the country as well. So it is, in our experience, easier to support the artisanal mining sector, to formalize the small-scale mining sector, and to demonstrate that it can be a responsible part of the mineral economy in Tanzania.
Terrific. Assheton, thank you very much for your time today.
Great talking to you.